Did you know there are countries without rivers? Here are 5 countries with no rivers in 60 seconds. Number 5. South Africa. South Africa is a vast country with deserts covering much of its terrain. The Orange River was once the longest river in South Africa, but due to climate change and water extraction, it's now a seasonal river, meaning it only flows water part of the year. Number 4. Australia. Australia is known for its unique wildlife and vast deserts. Although it has many large lakes, it has no significant rivers. The country receives very little rainfall, and much of it flows back to the sea. Number 3. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a desert kingdom covering most of the Arabian Peninsula. It has many wadis, which are dry riverbeds that come alive during rare rainstorms. However, these wadis don't have consistent water flow and are not considered rivers. No. 2. Mongolia. Mongolia is a landlocked country with a very cold climate. It receives very little rainfall, and most of its water comes from underground sources. There are no major rivers flowing through the country. No. 1. Chile. Chile is a long and narrow country with the Andes Mountains along its eastern border. Despite having some of the world's tallest mountains, Chile has no rivers as most of its precipitation falls as snow in the mountains, which then melts and seeps into the ground, resurfacing as springs or small streams. Imagine a secret team of codebreakers working in silence while the fate of the world hung in the balance. During World War II, Alan Turing and his team cracked the Enigma code, a breakthrough that not only shortened the war, but also laid the foundation for modern computers. The Germans used Enigma, a machine that could generate billions of letter combinations daily, making it nearly impossible to crack. But Turing was determined to find a way. He assembled a team of brilliant minds, and together they designed the bomb machine, an early computer that could test thousands of possibilities at lightning speed. With the help of the bomb, the Allies were able to read German messages, track their movements, and ultimately win the war. Historians say their work may have shortened the war by 2 years, saving millions of lives. But perhaps even more important than the impact on the war, Turing's methods planted the seeds for today's digital age. His pioneering work in code breaking and computer science paved the way for the computers and smartphones we use every day. And yet, despite his incredible contributions, Turing's story is largely unknown. But that's why we're here. If you enjoy this glimpse into history's hidden heroes, hit subscribe for more untold stories that shaped our world. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing, that might have been our reality. So let us take a moment to appreciate the legacy of this brilliant mathematician and the team of codebreakers who helped him change the world. Together, they proved that even the most complex codes can be broken and that the impossible can become possible with a little ingenuity and hard work. So next time you use a computer or send a message online, take a moment to remember Alan Turing and the team of codebreakers who made it all possible. Their work during World War II not only helped to save countless lives, but also laid the foundation for the digital age we live in today. But what about the other countries without rivers? South Africa, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Mongolia, and Chile? These countries may not have rivers flowing through them, but they each have their own unique natural wonders. South Africa is home to the world's highest commercial bungee jump and the longest zip line. Australia is famous for its Great Barrier Reef, one of the world's largest coral reef systems. Saudi Arabia's empty quarter is the largest sand desert in the world, and Chile's Atacama Desert is the driest place on Earth. Mongolia is home to the world's second largest desert, the Gobi Desert, and Saudi Arabia's empty quarter is the largest sand desert on Earth. Each of these countries faces unique challenges due to their lack of rivers, such as water scarcity and extreme weather conditions. For example, in Chile, the absence of rivers has forced local communities to rely on rainwater harvesting and groundwater reserves to meet their water needs. In Mongolia, the Gobi Desert's arid conditions have led to soil erosion and desertification, making it difficult for farmers to grow crops and raise livestock. Despite these challenges, people have found ways to adapt and thrive in these unique environments. For example, in Saudi Arabia, where traditional agriculture is not possible due to the lack of rivers, farmers have turned to hydroponic farming methods to grow fruits and vegetables in nutrient-rich water solutions. In Chile, communities have developed innovative ways to harvest and store rainwater, such as building large tanks and pipes to collect water from rooftops and other surfaces. These adaptations are not only helping people to survive in harsh environments, but they are also providing valuable lessons for the rest of the world on how to conserve water and adapt to changing conditions. Ultimately, these countries remind us that although geography may limit some things, human ingenuity and determination can overcome almost anything. So what about Alan Turing's legacy? How did his work during World War II lay the foundation for today's digital age? One of Turing's most famous contributions was his work on the Turing machine, a theoretical model of computation that is still used as the basis for many modern computers. He also developed the concept of binary coding, which is the system of ones and zeros that computers use to process data. These innovations, along with his work on breaking the Enigma code, helped to pave the way for the development of computers and electronic devices that we take for granted today. Turing's contributions to computer science are so fundamental that he is often referred to as the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. But perhaps even more impressive than his technical contributions was his ability to inspire others, despite facing persecution and discrimination, including being prosecuted for homosexuality in a time when it was illegal. Turing continued to make groundbreaking contributions to science. He left behind a legacy of innovation and perseverance that continues to inspire scientists and computer programmers today. In recent years, there has been a growing effort to recognize Turing's contributions and legacy. In 2009, the British government issued a public apology for his prosecution, and in 2013, Queen Elizabeth II awarded him a royal pardon. There are also several organizations and awards named in his honor, such as the Turing Award, which is considered to be the Nobel Prize of computing. So the next time you use a computer or electronic device, take a moment to remember Alan Turing and the team of codebreakers who helped him change the world. Their work during World War II not only helped to save countless lives, but also laid the foundation for the digital age we live in today. But what about the other countries without rivers? As we mentioned earlier, these countries face unique challenges due to their lack of rivers, such as water scarcity and extreme weather conditions. But they've also developed innovative ways to adapt and thrive in these environments. For example, in Saudi Arabia, farmers have turned to hydroponic farming methods to grow fruits and vegetables in nutrient-rich water solutions. In Chile, communities have built large tanks and pipes to collect and store rainwater. These adaptations not only help people to survive in harsh environments, but also provide valuable lessons for the rest of the world on how to conserve water and adapt to changing conditions. Ultimately, these countries remind us that although geography may limit some things, human ingenuity and determination can overcome almost anything. In conclusion, the countries without rivers, along with the legacy of Alan Turing and the team of codebreakers, offer us valuable lessons on the importance of innovation, perseverance, and the power of the human spirit. We hope you enjoyed this journey around the world and through time. If you did, please don't forget to like and share. And if you want to continue exploring the world with us, hit subscribe for more amazing stories and discoveries. Until next time, keep exploring and keep innovating.